It's your boy Crack back at it one time. Actually, another time. I just got a strike. I got a whooping. I got put in check. I got punked out. Got fucked. Got my shit bag busted. That's exactly what happened. The shit bag just got busted. So come on back. Give me a like. Give me a sub. Give me a suck. Give me a fuck. Give me a share. When I piss, when it's softest little. But guess what? I was freestyling while my internet was dead. I ain't got no underwear on, you heard me? We're gonna get some people in this chat like Rusty Riggs and Gary Dale Kirby, you heard me? We're gonna walk outside because it's kind of warm. So, share this bitch on Twitter, Instagram, anywhere. I'm gonna put some underwear on. I just took a piss while my internet was out. Could y'all hear me standing there? Right there, I went 5-0. I checked outside while my internet was out, and shit, I got I got some clean drawers I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna walk outside. Little Willie, sneak out, bro. Like I don't feel like walking to the commissary, and I need some cigarettes. Sneak out and go down here and get me some cigarettes. If my phone would let go, I would. I mean, I guess I'll walk down there, but I'm gonna wait till my phone's about dead. I'm officially almost nude. All I got on right now is sandals, a boggin, and this shirt. Hang on. Damn it. You know what sucks? It's when that carpet rubs across the bottom of my nutsack. I'm getting dressed. I thought my black dickies on. And we're gonna go outside and play. I'm gonna see if I can catch one of them rollers. Yeah, share my shit to everywhere. Share it to Twitter and everything. I can't say your name because I am Sally from the block. Sally, that girl. What's up, Sally? I can't see right now because I got a cigarette in my mouth that ain't lit. Hang on. And I'm trying to change. Whole Harlan County. About it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Since we're doing the Crack 40 show right now, this is Crack 40. I should have put in the title. Live. Downtown Harlan. That's what I should have did. But I didn't. So guess what? Well, I'm getting ready. Let's see. Fuck. Y'all can watch, or at least listen to my Gypsy's version. She made me an intro, so I'm gonna play it while I'm getting dressed, and we'll go outside when I can find it. This is my homeboy Major Way, Harlan County. I'm About It remix video. Free Major Way video done by Gypsy Soul. I'm naked.
It's for Harlan County, you dig? All my motherfucking hustlers. All my motherfucking go-getters.
Huh?
This is for my niggas. Harlan County, we body. Came from the struggle, never fold, body. Bloody Harlan, Yeah, we body. Respect us or get killed.
Body. That's my building.
Harlan County.
You heard me?
Body. Came from the struggle,
Never
never
fought.
fought. Body. Bloody Harlan. Body. Respect us or get killed. Body. Since 9th grade, a nigga was getting paid. Every day open lunch, we was getting paid. I remember one day this boy told on us.
Sorry, I can't see it better.
Yeah, he rolled on us. Brought the dogs out, but the weed was in the bushes. Had enough of us because they cut the lunches. Since elementary, headed to the penitentiary. Only had my pops by my side to defend me. This is real life, niggas taking real life. You can get lost, think you on a mountain height. Gotta watch where you walk.
Landmines.
Where I'm from,
Ain't no niggas, coal mines.
Never met a nigga like me, long time. Can't read me by the book, storyline. I eat beef for lunch, dinner time. A nigga came off the block, quick finish line. Niggas catching shells, you swore they was near an ocean. Niggas wanna play the game, but they ain't got no tokens. This 40 left you walking drunk and we ain't talking ounces. Yeah, I'm bad like checks, shoot you till you're bouncing. Niggas all high fives, hashtag pounding. Treat your life like a resort, have you lounging. I'm from Harlan County, where junkies still free base. Smoke a blunt, where I'm from, you might end up lace. River Street, we body. All the way through Bridge Street is body. Fairview, we body. All the way through Clovertown is body. Holly Point, we body. All the way through Sunshine is body. Eastbrook, we body. All the way through Coxton is body. Verda is body. All the way through Everett is body. Cumberland, your body. All the way through.
What's up, dog?
What's up, dog?
Half gram. No, is on that no?
It's perfect timing. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children that don't need to be around Jimbo because they're probably too young. Or we know what he'll do. And my gnome. We're going outside. So, if any of my haters don't think I'm not outside, certified, if you will. Oh my. As soon as I find my six, we'll go outside and play. Depending on how cold it is once they get out here. I'm a felon. I don't think there's nobody I'm gonna have to shoot tonight. But you don't know what you'll run up on in town. I might take this with me. Well, now I've lost some cigarettes, but as soon as I find them, we're going outside. It's until I'm gonna get my dick sucked. There we go. I'll have to end this stream and go to the commissary because my Wi-Fi will die eventually. But it will take me just a second. Walk down there and back, and I'll come right back, I guess. I need my goddamn billfold. How you lose your fucking billfold? I can't spend no food stamps to buy no pussy without my billfold. Oh well. I don't need no but a cigarette. Streets. They ain't too dangerous for me because I am the mayor, you know. Look at my, you know, I got an alligator that watches every move I make. You ever met my gator, Tebow? Look at him. That's Tebow. I know, I know. He's got Miami Hurricane colors. You know what he's made out of? Tebow, what are you doing, boy? Tell him how old you are. He's on time, crack. Oh, shit. Tebow, shit, he's old as Shelton Tyrone Davies. He's about 637 years old, and he is made out of pure concrete. Yeah, that's pretty cool. When I moved in that trailer where that legendary Ernie Shell fight went down, you know, that was like fucking him and Cody, you know, it's kind of like Tyson versus Ali or some shit. When I lived up there, when I first moved in up there, I found that alligator out in my yard. And that was the only two colors we had. Miami Hurricane colors, kind of. I mean, well, not kind of. What the fuck am I saying? We had Miami Hurricane colors, but called him Tebow because he's a Florida fucking gator. But that thing has bit people, broke. That goddamn alligator's fucked a lot of people up. Walking a mile, walking a mile, walking a green mile. I'm a praying, I'm a praying. And I won't. And I won't ram we go to sit on my face because I'm a horny motherfucker. Oh man, you remember when your Uncle David Carmack would say Little Willie? He would say around we go. Oh, his Uncle Carmack could do the best walking the green mile impersonation. That shit was good. It ain't too cold out here a bit. Hell, I keep hitting the wrong button. See, it's cold. It's swerve, stanky leg. You know that one girl that come by here yesterday that I made that little short with that cussed that cop out? If she'd come up the steps, I'd have made her take a shower and made her fucking put some Fabuloso in her mouth and got my dick sucked. But I was sitting right there in that window. She took her fucking thong off right here, right? No cap right here in the road. And she just took it off and she peeled it off. And she was laughing about it. She didn't know nobody could hear her but that other prostitute that was with her. She was like, oh God, that felt like I was pulling it off or turning it off or something. It lay there and I made TikToks about it for 3 weeks. It rained and everything. I guess the city police finally told Joe Matters. That was before I was the mayor. Somebody finally come up here and scraped it up off the motherfucking road. Thing. This stanky leg. Shit, y'all don't need to look at me. Look how pretty it is. Ground zero. When you're at both of the courthouses, it's ground zero. And this is where me, the certified mayor of the streets, this is my bench. If you ain't with me, if you ain't ever been with me. And if you're one of my regulars, well, it's Crack 40 TV wide open all night, I guess. Yeah, she did. No shit. I used to fuck that girl too. 2014 or 13. 2014 is probably the first time I fucked her. I fucked her for a couple of years, just here and there, around the time when we was neighbors in Loyal at them apartments. down there, them blue ones I showed y'all I lived in when Lil Willie took us to law. Man, I used to fuck that girl, but she was just good looking and she was a good fuck and she was fun. She was like, well, okay, if me and you's fucking, do I gotta fuck him too? You know, just like saying it jokingly, like, okay, I'm fucking him too. You know, Mandy used to be cool. She'd just be fucking just to be fucking. But boy, when that dope got her, it was over. As you could tell, one time is everywhere tonight. Ain't one car ain't one car here. That means when you get arrested by the county police, they take you in there and book you in no matter what. They don't take you directly to jail. And if it's something to do with a DUI or a public intoxication, you'll go to the hospital first unless you refuse. State police, they take you on to jail. City police, I don't know if they. Hell, I've always just been arrested really by counties. J-Bo run off from rehab, didn't I tell you? And I feel bad because I feel like that if I hadn't have got my account switched and I could have talked to him, he wouldn't have run off. He's not talked to me or nothing. I found out about 24 hours ago. Yeah, and he was in such good spirits and sounded so good and everything. And he come back and he told these people I know, he was like, rehab's for whores. Said, J-Bo, you're a stupid whore for leaving rehab. You had that pretty little 19-year-old girl waiting on you, and you was down there, and you done so good, and you let the good Lord get in you, and then you let him slide out of you, and the evil devil jumped right in you and drove you right back home to methamphetamine or whatever it may be. I'm heartbroken. I'm devastated. Like, am I saying that like fuck J-Bo, I'll never speak to him again? Nah, that's his choice. But guess what? J-Bo took a state year. If he fucks up his parole, he'll go do a state year in prison. He'll just have to do it up here in the county jail, and you can do a state year quicker than you can do a county year. You know, a misdemeanor year. So he's already got time in on it. He don't give a fuck. He'll just go do his time and be done with it, I guess. I can't believe he left. He had Jeff Helton with him down there sober. I mean, he was fixing to start Suboxone in a goddamn sober living. He had it made. He was going to give his apartment up. I don't know if he did or if he didn't. He draws enough money to live on. In the state of Kentucky, you can pay your bills and buy food and pay for an apartment or somewhere to live very easily a month on $1,400. That's how much he gets a month. By the time he borrows money all month long to get high, and he does pay his debts and pays his bills, but every month it's you know how it goes. When somebody gets a check, it ain't responsible. But I'm pretty sure it goes to Big O, his pops, and I'm pretty sure that's why his bills and rent gets paid, and then he'll just give him $20 or $30 a day till it's gone, and then J-Bo will run up a loan and bill and pay it back every month. It's just a repeat cycle. That dumb bastard, I won't move it for him, get it stored, and as long as he was wanted to stay gone and everything in the world, and then he was going to take care of getting J-Bo lined up somewhere else to live and everything. Going to do everything he could for him. He said, just don't let me down, J-Bo. And that's all J-Bo kept telling me was fucking, I don't want to let my dad down this time. It was fake weed. It was probably that amphetamine too, honestly. He was probably, because I mean, he had Suboxone there. He didn't have to worry about having to take Suboxone to be dope sick. So, yeah, like, why did he leave? It had to be the meth. I mean, he had a good looking, sober girl working at a rehab tell him when he got back that they're going to date and go fishing and this and that. And him a client and her working there. And he give that up to come home and live in that apartment. When he went to the hospital, he had bugs all over him. He really wasn't tripping out. He really did have all kinds of black bugs on him. When he went to the hospital, he hadn't been to my house since he got them on him, but somebody had packed them in on him down there. I forget. My internet's a fucking up on me. Where J-Bo was just spinning in mud, but at least he wasn't getting in trouble, with his check and the way he could get his money. And people would loan it to him like his dad and them. He had it set up right. His bills was paid. And he said all he bought a month was $55 worth of food. I see some kind of big old dog up there or something. But yeah, J-Bo, man. Am I there? Yeah, J-Bo really fucked up. But does that mean I'm gonna hate J-Bo and turn my back on him and be like, fuck J-Bo, I ain't fucking with him no more, fuck him? No, you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't, and you don't down him when you sing. I mean, you gotta OG talk, you feel it. I gotta come with him with some knowledge. But you can talk to somebody, just like they say. Hey, you can lead the damn horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Same thing with that billy goat. I could lead it to a 5-gallon bucket of water, but it'd rather stick its own pecker in his mouth and pee in his mouth rather than drink that water. And J-Bo's the same way a fucking goat was. I love him. I didn't tell y'all this. Little Willie probably remembers this. J-Bo's senior or junior year, it was my brother's senior year. I think he was a year below my brother. They all dared J-Bo in school. This is on God. This is facts. Parker could definitely vouch. Little Willie can too, I'm sure. Well, the principal was Miss Smith. Now, I'm already out of school having my kid at this time. So, like when I'm graduating, like the 8th graders or seniors this school year. So, anyway, my brother's a senior. J-Bo's a year below him or something. Well, they all dare J-Bo to spit in the principal's face. They all Josh Burkhart, my brother, Diggler, all them boys, they start throwing money. They get J-Bo like $36, $54, $26, whatever it was. They got all that money together for J-Bo. And he got up, hawked the biggest fucking logie you ever heard in your life. I mean, it was awful. And he walked right up and spit right in her face and just, I reckon, went absolutely ballistic. I don't think J-Bo ever went back in that school again either. Shout out Harlan Independent all the way up earth into them street lights. But yeah, J-Bo did that shit for real. Right in the cafeteria. Right in front of everybody. Principals, like the high school principal she was, middle school principal, all the teachers, kids, everything. J-Bo spit all in Miss Smith's face. Miss Smith wasn't a bad principal, just wrong place, wrong time, and a wrong idiot to there. It is very quiet tonight. By now, normally there's a police officer of some kind comes through here by now. Like I'm right in the middle of the road on the manhole. See, that's the loudest noise there is, though. Fucking silence. Oh man, that's why I love you guys. If I ain't got nobody to talk to, I can still just hear some music and at least talk to y'all. And this old girl that lives up the street won't give me no pussy and tells me she will all the time. And then she goes shady on me. Tamara, I just called you out. All the way up there. Let's see, too. Got up there at that fourth light. And she plays games. She plays too many games, Tamara does. She likes white boys. Yeah, we used to do that. I'm not going to say what it was called because I don't approve of that word, but yeah, we used to knock on doors and run. Now you do that. Door cams and shit will catch you. Somebody shoot you just to do it. It was called something else in Eastern Kentucky. Oh, my volume was somehow to cut my volume down. I'm sorry. Well, I said it wasn't cold, but I'm still going to hang out for a few minutes. Yeah, Austin Brown got into a wreck right here yesterday. They come from my house to work on my landlord. His wife has lodge home, however you say it, lodge home, shit. Not leukemia, but Lodge-Homan's disease, however you say it. I can't say it. Anyway, God bless her. Keep praying for them. Well, anyway, he is parked right here, right? He's parked in the second parking spot. And there's this old, there's a lawyer here, Johnny Turner. Uh, Donald Trump's down here too. He'll be campaigning here tomorrow. But anyway, this is Johnny's lawyer's office, right? Well, see, at Douglas is 81, and that building right down there, that gray one, he used to have a law office either there or right beside it. I can't remember. But anyway, he's 81 years old now, and shit. I don't know what I just did. There we go. So Austin and Jake and that other boy, they leave out of my house. And then they come running back up my steps like, hey, somebody hit my fucking car, man. Well, Austin's in the process of getting his license back. And I was done stoned on my edibles, so I couldn't claim I was driving. But I jumped up in record mode. I didn't have time to start getting on live and shit. I just started filming. And I run back out the door and we run down here. And when I seen that truck, I knew it. And I didn't know who it was, but I was like, fuck that, man. Like, I'm his, in that, I'm going to play father role because like Austin's dad, that's what I was telling you, that's my best friend and he's no longer with us, so I'm their uncle. You know, I nominated myself that, but I've always been them boys' uncle, so I'm down here, like, what the fuck's happened? And that poor old man, Sid Douglas, one of the best lawyers and best men you'll ever meet in your life, he pulled in there and hit the back of their car. Well, it was already hit and fucked up, but he fucked it up a little bit worse. And I went in that lawyer's office right there. I went in to beat on that door back there, that second door, that wooden door. And I was like, yeah, somebody in here has hit my buddy's car. I said, my nephew's car. And they start tripping. Lawyers start coming out from everywhere. And Austin's like, oh, fuck, I ain't got no license. Even though he's, going to DUI classes and shit, or something's got him held up. He'll have them any day. Uh, we seen it was Sid Douglas and him 81-year old and him old and him being such a respected, highly thought of man and OG to me. Like, I've always heard nothing but the best about him from everybody in my family. So we was like, fuck it, man. Well, I don't think we really said fuck it much. We was like, don't worry about it, Sid. It's okay, man. This and that. And Austin and him jumped in the car and I took care of it. Talked to him and this and that. Told him I knowed him through my family and told him who my family was, yada, 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 yada. And I was like, I respect you, man. Them boys don't care. And he was like, I'm 81-year old. I shouldn't be driving anyway. I don't even know what I'm doing. And I felt bad. But like, we didn't mean to like go crazy on no old man, but somebody had just hit his car and just put it in park and got out and left it smashed in. He left his truck completely smashed into the back of his car, like they was penetrated. So anyway, Sid Douglas is a good man and he was a good lawyer. So he got a pass on that. I'd like to go down in there. I wished I could transform into a frog like Frog can. Jump down in there. That's probably where he goes when it gets cold. You find him a little warm spot in there. In Atlanta, homeless people are climbing up under the bridges on the interstate and they're getting up inside the bridges and staying. I thought that was pretty cool. So when it warms up just a little bit, I don't know if it would be something, unless I could do it somewhere close that's got all night Wi-Fi. Um, I will have a couple of charger packs as soon as I can find them or steal them from Frog or something like that. I'm aiming to get at least 2 or 3. And then I've still got my cameras. I'm going to go sneak and stealth camp somewhere right here in town. I'm going to hide somewhere and camp and film it all night long, like all them people do on YouTube, where they be hiding in plain sight and camping and cooking a real good meal and this and that. I'm going to do that somewhere right here in this town. I've been plotting on it for 2.5 years now. No, well, since about February of 22 when I discovered stealth camping. Oh man, that's so fun looking. Them dudes will hide in the middle of a roundabout. They'll camp out and you won't even know it. Or hide right off the side of the road. You'll never even know they're there, and they'll be laid up cooking a meal, watching a damn movie or something. Oh yeah, if they can find them here, I believe they're burning them right now instead of doing that. That's what they should do. There's plenty of places they could get pallets at around here. I don't know why they ain't doing that unless they are. If somebody, I don't know who, anybody, if my kid wouldn't be a fucking punk all the time. Like, somebody needs to come and get me and take me over there at night and take me everywhere at night to show y'all stuff. I'm missing out on all kinds of good views, all kinds of good subs. all kinds of good content. Most importantly, if I didn't tell you, when this bastard bought this building or rented it, he come raising hell over the garbage cans. There's four. There's a dentist office, a lawyer's office, two apartment buildings, and a beauty shop in my building, this one, and then this building. And him and my landlord get into an argument over these garbage cans. So that's not even legal. Then I'm going to call the mayor. Y'all remind me tomorrow. They may have that blocked off, the mayor, because my building, keyword mine, I want it from my landlord in a poker game with Jared Nunley. Yeah, I need the title signed over. Take out to my lawyer, Henry Ivan Victor, aka HIV. Get him to go on and sign my title to my building, this one. But yeah, me and the landlord or the owner of that place, Southern Ruckus, him and my landlord get into it. He comes knocking on my land door. My landlord's standing behind him looking at me kind of crazy. And he was like, don't be putting garbage in my garbage can. And I'm like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? And he kept saying it over and over. And I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And he was like, just Brad, I've got it. It's under control. And old dude was like, well, don't put it in my can or I can get belligerent. And I was like, belligerent, motherfucker. I was like, hold on. My landlord's yelling and growing crazy on me. So I shut up and go, shut the door. And I'm like, well, what if him and my landlord get into it? I have to stomp him out if they actually physically fight, because this old man's like 65, gray-headed, very rich. He's like a Ken, like a Mel Karen. So I come out the door, how crazy, come sideways around this corner right here. I come around the corner up to the garbage cans. Old boss man, Nunley, my landlord. It's all right, Brad. I got it handled. Get back in the apartment. Okay. But yeah. Oh, fuck it. A stupid ass son of a bitch up there hollering he's going to get belligerent over a garbage can. How much garbage do you think that dentist office produces a day? Throwing away like the fucking, what do they call that shit? PPE shit? Whatever it's called. All the nursing supplies, face masks, gloves, all that shit. All the other garbage. But if there's 22 people in here and you can't hit that like button for me, if you don't know how, that's one thing. Go up there to where them three little dots are and find that like button and hit it. But if you can't hit that like button for me, fuck you. That's the way I feel. But I really do enjoy talking shit to you motherfuckers. I wish some pussy had creeped through here. Used to. It ain't just 'cause I'm turning just in my 40s now either. Actually, the streets are pretty clean for right now. But you gotta think, we're out here where, the judge executive, the fucking magistrates meet, the fucking sheriff, sheriff's department's here, judge executive is upstairs, the county DMV parts are out there too, and then you got over here the other one. That's where you go to court to go to prison and district court and circuit court and get warrants and shit. And then the county attorney's down in the basement too. So, But I'm a tornado. Like I have I'm very weather smart. Like I know how to read radars and shit. If they ever say tornado warning and it's saying it's coming through the path of right downtown Harlan, I'm hitting that motherfucker courthouse wide open. I'd be out of breath by the time I got over there, but I'd get in them doors somehow. The post office stays open 24/7. That's probably where I would head to. Yeah, I remember about 2.5 years ago. Well, it was December of 21, I guess, when them tornadoes hit on the other side of Kentucky. And them counties was touching the borders of like Missouri and shit, or fucking in Mayfield and all that shit. Them tornadoes went 50 or 60. No, they went like 200 something miles, but that's like 50 or 60 miles wide. Man. And then that summer on this side of the state, 30 miles up the road, devastates 4 or 5 counties completely, flooding. And we get, by the grace of God, it didn't it rained hard here, but not enough to flood like that. It destroyed that place. And if you wasn't with me yesterday, when OG Buck Caldwell was on here, he showed us in 1977 when it flooded on that on that green piece of fucking whatever aluminum right there. It was almost to the. It was over 3/4 high when the flood was here then. So I guess you could compare it to being over top of that door when it flooded here. Could you imagine all this underwater like that? It was 1977. Now there's a flood wall all the way down there at the end of them lights. As soon as I learn how to edit, I'm going to get some more pictures I've seen. And I'm going to get my papaw and my aunt who's dating my papaw. I'm going to get them. I'm going to get everybody I can and make my own little thing about the flood of 77 here. You can find all kinds of pictures like on historic Harlan County Facebook pages and type shit like that. Oh, man. You know, I don't think we've had, even though I predict any time it'll happen, but if it does happen at the high school or Wyland School or Everett School, at least we've got a cop there that will bust down quick. We got good cops in our county as school resource officers. So if there was a school shooting or a mass shooting here, at least the one cop at each school, at least they'd go down swing shooting if they didn't take the shooter out pretty quick. But I'm surprised, besides when my buddy David Madewell tried to kill my buddy Michael and shot over top of his mommy's head, and they had a big standoff, and the helicopter shot him. Well, Jason Adams told me he's the one that took him out, but we've not had no kind of mass shootings around here. Not yet. How weird is it? During COVID, there wasn't no mass shootings. Think about it. I watch the news every day, tripped out, anxietied out, doing Xanax after Xanax after Xanax, because we had like fucking so many bottles that had like 500 in each that had never been opened. And I had all them to sell, boxes of bottles. So I never had to worry about Xanax for like 2 years straight. And I was still anxietied out, but there was no mass shootings during motherfucking COVID. Well, there was that Kyle Rittenhouse shit, and then that guy that drove and ran over them people. I forgot about that, but it was the only two I can think of. I wished I knew my neighbor like that. I'd be asking her for a ride to the commissary because I don't feel like walking. And it's getting cold. Shit. Hmm. No one's out to get a shot or a shot of dope. Don't look like. Get a push back. I don't care to walk to the commissary. I just don't like to walk and not talk to y'all. I just take walking alone because I'm bored. I ain't got nothing to listen to. Mm. And I know that girl right there, she's probably going right down there to get cigarettes or get a blunt wrap or something because they be smoking heavy at night. I smell their weed all the time. And I'm glad. Like, hell yeah, stoners be looking out for each other, but we just don't know each other like that yet. They did offer to help me pack my groceries up the steps one day, but anyway, if you anybody in here that ain't never been in here, or is it just crack 40 gang? I seen the line. There's a winked up old fuck stamp office, food stamp office up on top there. There should be a cop about every normally 15 told you right there. Uh, I told you right there. Every 15, there's two of them, to 30 minutes, they be by here.
What's up, big dog?
What are you doing?
And nothing much.
What?
They called on you.
Called on me? For what?
Apparently looking at cars and stuff. I don't know. I got you.
I'm live. Have I been in anybody's cars, y'all? I'm live. You can go back and look at the whole thing.
I got you.
I can't go outside my Wi-Fi, so I get down through there. I might have been a little loud though. Sorry about that though.
All right, man. Just keep it down for me, okay?
Okay, sorry about that. What? I forget your name.
Help.
I don't know why. Sorry about that. All right, see you. Which one's this?
Oh, man, what's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Man, what are you doing?
Is that Brad?
Yeah.
Man, I ain't seen you in years. How you doing, Brad?
You're on Crack 40 TV.
Oh, no, dude. I
Yeah.
don't like TV.
What are you doing?
Not much. Joe being home.
Man, this is one of my best friends. It's a cop. It's Cowboy Jones right here. He don't want to be on TV, but that TikTok that went viral, he was right on their ass in that chase.
What I need, wait, and we'll put the Crown Vic on. I got that slick top Crown Vic. That's what I need on Crack 40 TV.
Right.
It's just a spare car here. You been doing all right, Brad?
Yeah.
I seen you. I think I seen your little brother the other day. Man, y'all look alike, dude.
Yeah, we sure do. We sure do.
It's been a long time. I'm glad you're doing good.
You ain't looking at my YouTube or TikTok or nothing?
I ain't on none of that. I dodge that stuff like
Really?
the plague, dude. Yes, sir.
You know,
I've heard about it though.
I mean,
I've
you
heard about
you
it.
know
You're
how.
famous. Famous.
Thank you. You heard him. You heard him. I've lived in this man's house for real, trying to get through high school. Then I got on drugs. But yeah, I just tell him the truth about everything. Being on drugs and how pot gets me out, keeps me off drugs, keeps me out of trouble. What's wrong with that?
I'm glad you're doing good.
If it's just an edible and I'm not bothering nobody, even though I might have been a little loud, I don't know. I'm sorry.
I may be a
But
little bit loud,
Ain't nobody's car around here. And I've been on here for
What?
57 minutes.
I was in the sheriff's office doing some paperwork the other day, and I was like, it looks like Brad England walking by there, and I started to come to speak to you, and I got complained or something, but I hadn't seen you in forever, man. I'm glad you're doing good.
You didn't recognize me that day up there. Y'all chased the dude up to the end of the holler,
I
up
thought
72, and I
thought
come out
that-
of the guard shack with that dude.
I thought that was your brother.
No, that was me. I followed y'all up through there.
I didn't even know
I
that.
followed you and old boy that was in the car hopped up. Wilson.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I followed you guys up through there
thought that was
fast
your
as
brother.
hell. No, that was me. Crack 40 TV.
That's
Trying to get
awesome.
it. You know how I've always been. Now I've got a chance to do it.
That's good, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It keeps me out of ignorant shit. I'm
I
on this
was,
sublocade shot to stay off dope.
I was, some of them boys at the sheriff's office will show me your stuff, and I'll
Yeah.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah, most of them love me. I don't think I'll walk and towel.
Who you call walking?
That's
on?
Brewer.
Is that Brewer? That's awesome.
Sheriff Brewer.
That's
Sheriff
awesome.
Brewer. Yeah, he's walking towel.
Man, Chris is a good dude.
I love
He's
him to
good
death.
us.
He's about doing everything the right way. Fuck the fentanyl, fuck the heroin, fuck the meth, fuck the Xanax. That's my fucking
He,
bad downfall was.
honestly, man, not saying this, I've known Chris for a long time, and me and my brother both worked with him.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris is probably the best person I've ever worked for. Period. That treats us like gold, dude. He really cares about the community.
Yeah.
He wants to do something different, and even though people, may not see it, Chris will be out here at 12 o'clock at night running and gunning with us on night shift, and then he'll be back in the courthouse at 9 o'clock the next morning. I don't know how he does it.
I know.
He's good to us, Brad.
I'm right there. I see everything.
Oh,
You-
you living right here?
Yeah, I've been right here for almost 2 years.
I didn't know
I don't bother or so.
that. Man, I'm proud of you.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm proud of you, dude.
I had my kid in 04. He's fixing to be 20. He was on his way to want to be a cop, and
You
then
feel old, dude. When you
Yeah.
say he's gonna be 20.
yeah, for
Man, I
real.
still feel 18. I just don't look it.
I
You
know.
what I'm saying?
I used to skate with this guy's brother. Yeah, me and his brother used to skate. He's got an identical twin. He don't want to be on there, so I ain't gonna show him.
You're
But
good, dude. I'll let you do your thing, Brad. I'm proud of you, man.
I try to be quiet. I just get on here talking to these people, and I'm hitting like 7,000 people views a stream sometimes. For real. I just out here walking around where my Wi-Fi will go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I was just saying, when I seen y'all go up that way, I was like, normally there's a cop comes by here about every 15 to 30 minutes.
That's all.
And normally there is. So,
Brad, we'll let you do your thing.
all right. See y'all. I'll be quiet.
You're good, dude.
All right. I'll be quiet. Well, who's going to say I'm jumping in some cars? Like, what the fuck? And Jeremy, cowboy right there, his brother whooped my ass one time. But let me tell you why he whooped me. He had a hoodie on like I got on, and he stuck me hard as he could. And then I grabbed him by his hoodie, and as I was pulling it over his head, hockey style, I was walking backwards, and the back of my feet hit the sidewalk right there, like my Achilles heels. And when I fell on the ground, he kicked me in the face. And he kicked me, well, it happened in Fairview. He kicked me from there to here. Kicked my brains out. But I used to live with Joe and Jeremy. They're twins. His brother lives out in Utah, and he's a cop. And that's old Hellcat Hilton. They call his nickname Bubba Ray Dudley, in a good way. Like, he'll whoop your ass, they say. Like, if you try to fight that one, he'll whoop you. And Joe and Jeremy, the twins, like, they can box and shit. Like, they grew up in martial arts and shit. But, yeah, what about somebody calling the police on me? Yeah, Jeremy, I didn't think about telling them that. I'm sitting down there wondering what they're still doing in the streets. I hope they're not about to come back up here and pick me up over a fucking ticket I got on me from Georgia. Like when I was in Georgia, there was a toll booth that didn't have nowhere to pay to go through, but you had to go through it anyway. And on the interstate, and I got a ticket for it for $25, and I've not paid it. You don't think they might have run my name and be like, oh man, we know he's got a ticket on him. We might, I don't know if I got a FTA or not. They might be down there plotting on coming back and taking me to jail for a figure tupper. I doubt them two would, because I give old Hellcat hell and love on the jail site. Him and Jacoy Fields, shout out Jacoy 40 from the Harlan County City Police Department. I call him Jacoy 40. He's been in my TikToks before. Well, one of them on my other account. But yeah, I've lived with Joe and Jeremy. Like that time I told y'all I seen the Ku Klux Klan, I was with his brother. Yeah, me and his brother, Billy Branham and Doyle Smith. We seen the real life KKK together. Like, where? And you even heard me. If I even sat right there, told him I ate edibles and everything. Jeremy has never done drugs at all. Them boys wouldn't do drugs growing up. Him or his brother. I used to try to get them to smoke weed all the time. They wouldn't ever smoke weed. But I've lived with them and everything. I was kicked out in high school right before I got on drugs. Living with them, barely being able to take a bath or a shower, getting up and going to school. And their parents let me stay with them to graduate. There is not no vehicle I have been around out here. Where have I been around a vehicle at? Here comes one back. It's Brad in low at Crack 40 TV. Yeah, it's on tip.
What did you say? He said you call him Hellcat Hell.
Yeah, him.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah, and Jacoby 40. They're the Dudley boys.
He said, I wonder what he's screaming on. I said, man, I'll go back around and ask him. He'll tell us.
Nigga, I'm on YouTube Live right now.
YouTube Live.
Yeah, but I'm on TikTok too, but I'm blowing on YouTube.
YouTube Live.
Yeah.
And what was
It's Brad in low, Crack 40 TV.
Only tell him because he wants to watch it.
Yeah, tell Hellcat Help to watch it. Tell him it's a Bubba Ray Dudley and Jacoy's Devon. I know how they whoop heads. Whoop them up. See you. Get that fentanyl out of here. You heard that, didn't you? Hellcat Help wanting to know where I'm streaming at, so I got permission to sit out here and clown now. And still forgot to tell him I was the mayor, didn't I? Well, goddamn, I'm going over to my bench. That means I know I ain't got no warrants or nothing on me, not like failure to appear, forgetting to go to the court or something. Oh. Davon, get the table. Yeah. Another one of their friends in arms said that him and Jacoy 40 was, they said they're the Dudley boys. Yep, they're the Dudley boys. That's Cowboy. Oh, Jeremy, He's wore a cowboy hat that just come back around. His twin, you should see him, looks just like him. But Joe was got that skater vibe to him. He always drove a truck. Like he could go back out on the road and drive a big nice 18 wheeler if he wanted to. He just wants to be a cop. Jeremy's worked all his life. The one that just come by here. When y'all officers come in, I'll take a like at a sub. Yeah, I'll take that. And I'll drop down if one of y'all want to drop me $1 on some edibles, Mr. Officer. LOL. Thank you, River Rat. But for real, like, everybody hates the cops for their own reasons, don't they? Who the fuck do you call when somebody's kicking in your door? Who do you call when you getting beat up? Well, most people, I just take my ass whooping and go on. Who do you call if you see somebody whooping somebody's old lady and you don't like some big crazy retarded dude with retarded strength? If you seen him whooping his old lady out in the street and you didn't want to get involved, who would you call? The police. So there ain't no point in hating on all of them. If they had to, if I'm out here doing wrong and they have to put a camera on an informant, a rat, a snitch, and come and get me, then that's my fault for doing wrong. With the ones that's out here just being mean, fucking with people for no reason, that ain't no cool. But the other ones, like them boys right there, Jeremy, I grew up with him. They lived in a greenhouse in Fairview. Oh man, we used to have so much fun. The Mullet Clan. What's up, Mullet Clan? Tracy Cloud had the realest mullet ever in Harlan. May he rest in peace. Yeah, me and Jeremy, Officer Cowboy Jones there. We used to race so much hell, legal hell. Well, most of it legal. We'd ride a bitty red truck and we'd just ride newspapers. I had all them coupons and shit in them and ride by and sling them and hit people's cars and fuck with old crazy people like old crazy Joan that used to walk through Fairview. I've had a good time in life. I ran with Jeremy pre-drugs. After drugs, me and Jeremy and Joe, his twin brother, we didn't hang out no more because they didn't like to hang out with people that got in trouble because they went the other way in life. His brother's a cop. Shout out, Joe. I love you. If you're watching, he's a cop in fucking Utah, but he'll be in tomorrow. So who knows? You might see me fucking chilling out here with a cop tomorrow from Utah. Joe's cool as it gets. I skated with Joe. Joe taught me how to skate and everything, but I give it up after 1 year. But hell yeah, Joe taught me how to skate. Right here on these deadly streets where I'm the. If you guys didn't know, I did tell Joe Matters. If y'all are watching now, that just pulled me over. I have been certified as the mayor of the streets of Harlan County. So if y'all have any concerns, officers, y'all don't have to take them to Joe Matters if he's busy. Just bring them to me and I'll take care of them. I'll call one of my street magistrates and have it took care of. Well, is weed legal here? Is that what you're trying to say? Pretty much. Like, if somebody asks me for pot and I feel funny about them or something, I'm like, well, the conversation, see if he's got can of oil. Jim Rowdy's 421's got good Delta edibles. Like, motherfucker, don't ask me for no weed. If you ask me for weed, I'm gonna think you're a rat and you're wiring up trying to bust me or something because you can go to the fucking gas station and legally buy pot now. It ain't country. It's Appalachian. I'm way up here in these mountains of Harlan County, Kentucky, home of Justified. And that show Kentucky Justice off National Geographic, if you ever watched it, it shows some of them cops. It shows Walking Tall, our sheriff, when he was a super deputy. It shows Mitchavelli, the city cop, like Machiavelli. He's Mitchavelli. It shows all them. They filmed it 10, 12 years ago. It was on about 10 years ago. There's only one season. Nah, weed smokers don't need to put the bong down and go, you're stupid. I hope your kids smoke pot. Real weed smokers need to continue smoking. I don't smoke weed. I'm a weed eater. I only eat weed. But weed consumers need to keep consuming and leaving everybody else alone and not touching other drugs. Dummy. Yeah, for the ones that didn't know, Hessians, we was talking about busting shit bags, leaving, turning the shit bag into a pink sock. If you don't know what that is, I'm not a weed smoker, you stupid ass. I'm a weed eater. I eat edibles. See, that ain't edibles. That's just a jar they come in. That's just my cigarette change. That's my cigarette money. Are we technically a country? Hell yeah. Yeah, we're technically a country. Fuck it. Kentucky versus everybody. We would win. I don't drive high. If you see me driving, I'm not high. Because I know better than that dumb shit. Daddy ain't stupid. Oh, man. But that's still, you can still go to jail for like just having weed in your system and getting pulled over and shit. Yeah, Kentucky's on top. Just like I was probably on top of your old lady ripping her shit bag in half when she got up, her butthole was inside out, hanging outside of her body like a goddamn pink sock tore inside out, motherfucker. So don't come on here talking stupid. You fucking troll. And boys that was just watching me, it pulled me over. Can you tell I'm trying to talk a little bit quieter? Yeah, I can't believe I got pulled over. That's the first time I've been pulled over in town and I was walking. Oh. Yep, that's my building. I won that in a poker game from Jared Nunley. Don't let nobody lie to you. I own it. He thought he had me at 3 kings, 2 queens. Shit. Lock on Jones's Creek, homie. Had them aces over kings. Oh, man. I thought you was being a smart ass. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's untelling who's in here under what name. I don't want to say nothing crazy to one of them guys that just pulled me over. If that's you guys, I'm just fucking with y'all. Oh, man. Yeah, Jeremy Jones, like 1998, 1999, going into 2000. I had the best times of my life with him and his brother Jeremy. They used to watch me eat a piece of an Alka Seltzer and let it foam up in my mouth, and I just walk somewhere and flop and have a seizure and flop all over the place and scare people all the way to death. It's cold out here. But yeah, if they're watching, I don't think Captain Wink is a real big fan. I don't know why, but I just get that vibe from him as much as I like him. And our kids did play soccer together, and he was always very nice and respectful to me. I just got a vibe that he don't like crack 40 TV. But I got mad love for Wink because even though I'm a drug addict and he's a cop, he would come up to me every game, all through the kids' seasons together. He would always come up to me and be nice to me, and him, the chief of police, the captain. He was always nice to me. But anyway, you never know what you'll see in Harlan, Wiki. Well, guess what? We got somebody coming this way. I don't know if it's an enemy, or a friend, or a crazy, or a drunk, or a meth head, or a homie, or what. But it's definitely somebody. We're going to try to talk to him here. Maybe. I think I know who that is, and I think they might be twacked. Let me see. Is that James? I thought that was you. What are you doing? That's my boy James right there. Shit. Police just pulled me over.
What?
Said I was going through people's cars.
Shit.
Yeah. For real. But I'm live right here. I've been live on YouTube for 74 minutes. I got 17,000 people watching. You see how it is? That means 17,000. That's my buddy James. That's who I thought that was. That's a Fairview Crew original. Yeah, old Jeremy Jones, him and old Hellcat Hilton, they just come by here and pulled me over and told me that I was going, they had a call on me that I was out here going through cars.
Damn.
There ain't no cars around but them. A girl did pull out from right here, but
I recognized somebody stole a car over here not too long ago.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Down. Yeah.
Damn. He said somebody stole a car over here in town. Yeah, I got elected the mayor of the streets, like Detroit was, homie. Yeah.
Ain't nobody even out over here.
I know it. But I'm keeping the streets clean. I'm the new mayor, son. The certified mayor of the streets, ain't it, guys? But I must have just been out here talking to
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, I'm on YouTube now, did you know that? Yeah, I'm on YouTube Live. I don't do TikTok no more. Well, I mean, earlier today, but I'm always just on YouTube talking to all these people live, telling them old Fairview stories and shit like that.
See what you do.
They love them.
It's funny.
They be loving them. What are you into?
He just walked the store, got me something sweet.
I heard that.
Got sweet too, sitting over at the house.
I heard that. I watched him. I watched James Ammons. He's been as tall and big as he is. Look at him. He was that size in 7th grade. I watched him whoop Dank one time. He beat Dank all the way up under the water fountain. It was funny as hell. I seen Dank out here. Not Dank, his old lady and his kid the other night. We're standing right there talking about the old jail.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Talking about when the old jail was right there and Steve Click jumped out the 5th floor.
Apartments right beside him.
Huh?
Jeff Brock's apartments was right beside him.
Yeah. I forgot about them apartments. Yeah. But yeah, I believe I was just...
Who stole the... they had it in the paper, the Scrooge who stole Christmas. They stole him ornaments and shit out of the fucking courthouse lawn. Who was that?
Probably Archie Bunker. No, Harvey Blevins.
No, I know his name. I just can't.
I thought it was Harvey Blevins, maybe.
Skinny Ray.
Skinny Ray died.
That was who it was.
Did you know Skinny Ray passed? That's what I heard the other day, man. Yeah, I'll take one. I used to call them Xanax ropes. Hell yeah. I'll take 2 of them.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Well,
Yeah, I heard those skinny Ray passed. Mark Stewart's usually watching. He's got a huge YouTube channel too.
what's he do?
Harlan County, Kentucky Transparency. He's a political head buster. I don't think a lot of the cops like what he does with the police, but I think they enjoy him going at raising hell about the water in Everts and shit.
Yeah.
Mark, Mark, he's just crazy. But anyway,
All right, let's get back over here.
get back to the view, man.
Yeah. You have a good one, buddy.
All right, be good, James. I love you, man.
I'm going down this way.
I've known James for over 30 years. And James can fight. James can throw down. He got his mind back. James, he got a chicken feed there for a while at a high-speed chicken feed. And he was geeked out on that shit, and he lost his mind. And then he got sober, and he got his mind back, I guess. I'm glad. I love James to death. We got in a war one time right in front of Jeremy Jones, Officer Cowboy Jeremy Jones's house. You remember that? Them boys from Holly Point come over, and Jack grabbed that crutch and busted all them windows and shit. Lord God, that's a fight. Hey, son, me and James right there back to back. Me and him and Chris hurt. Me and him and Chris hurt. Lord God, I've been through it with that boy. It was a cop. I've been through it with that one. Anybody you see, we to the gristle. It's farther than to the bone, I'll tell you that. That's how far we go back. Yeah, that cop, old Cowboy Jones, his brother Joe, that tattoo I got on my chest, he went with me to get it that day. When Josh Shanks knocked me out and whooped me, Jeremy helped Josh wake me up and pick me up and pack me inside and wipe my nose off and clean my face up and wake me up and shit and shake my hand. I've been through it with all them boys right there. If Cowboy Jones, I know you probably can't comment, but you remember when David Hill had the big old yellow truck? Man, we took it everywhere. Well, anyway, I'm getting off here because I'm on 20%. Hellcat Hilton. Make you a fake account and sub. Come in here and comment. You too, Jeremy. Tell Joe to holler at me tomorrow. Don't come over here beating on my door, scare me to death or nothing. Send me a message on TikTok or something. Tell him to holler at me. I'd like to see Joe. I'll make a video out of it too. Sorry, I was eating them things right there. I love them ropes. I call them Xanax ropes because when I used to get on blackout Xanaxes, I would always go buy them things. But anyway, yep. To my new fans that pulled me over, Cowboy, tell your brother, holler at me tomorrow. I want to see him. Shit, I ain't seen him in 20 years. Nah, I've probably seen him since then, but anyway, to everybody else, I'm cold, my hands is cold, and I'm down to under 15%, so I'm going to get off here and go in and eat me something and go to bed, and I'll be back whenever I get up in the morning. Give me a like, give me a sub, like me, share me, fuck me, rate me, whatever. It's your boy Crack after I done got pulled over and everything. I'm out.